Why hello there. You are about to see a savage robot completely dominate some stupid wannabe hybrid boys. I have no problem sending stupid wannabe hybrid boys back to Lumbridge, and I will show no mercy. This video is going to be a two-part series, so make sure you click that like and subscribe button. Without further ado, I present to you, Authentic, One Defense Pure Action. In the past couple months, there have been unfathomable amounts of bots who have been flooding the wilderness. And with these new bots, there also has been a massive amount of garbage wannabe hybrid pures who are trying to hunt them. And believe me boys, these goblins actually think they are good. When in reality, they are big garbage. So I took it among myself to hunt the hunters. That's right boys. These incompetent goblin boys are about to become victims. Instantly I could tell right away that this guy was an incompetent rat, simply based off the fact that he was wearing one of those garbage Zami cloaks. Really but? The cloak? Instantly I knew this goblin was not a true PKer, but just a bot hunter. You see boys, it doesn't take much skill to kill a bot, but to kill a man, that takes skill and discipline. Little Ronnie was getting clapped up so badly that he didn't even know what to do. But once he realized he was about to lose his life, he began running for the hills. Where you going, little Ronnie? Did you forget you can't enter the Ferox when you are tele-blocked? Ha 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 ha. Zami Cloak Ron was trying everything in his power to survive, but unfortunately for him, he got clapped running like a Gilligan. Ha 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 ha. Little Zami Cloak Ron, I highly suggest you learn how to dress and act before coming back into the wilderness acting like a complete clown. Oh, and thanks for the free 800k. Ha 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 ha. Wow. Look what we have here boys, look what we have here. If it isn't another wannabe hybrid boy trying to act like he's slick. I call these clowns wannabe hybrid boys, because back in the golden days, when we would hybrid PK, we didn't farcast, we didn't protect item, and we didn't use protection prayers. And that's because back then people actually had respect for themselves. But now, people don't even know what the hell they are. But I'll tell you what they are boys. They are clowns. Clowns who would stab their own mother in the back, and throw their brother under a bus without hesitation. As you can see, this ghostly robot was getting the upper hand in the fight. He was getting that lucky RNG. And if you take a look at how much food I have left, it's pretty apparent that unless something crazy happens, I'm probably going to be on my way to Lumbridge in just a matter of minutes. At least, that's what I wanted this dumbass to think. That's right boys, I began to run away from this goblin boy, but only to trick his tiny brain into thinking he was winning the fight. This is RuneScape Psychology 101 my friends. A war tactic that has been passed down for many generations. Fool your opponents into thinking they are winning, and they will be fueled with false confidence, which then can cause them to make simple mistakes. Very simple mistakes boys, like not eating or switching their prayers. Look at this dumbass boys, he just let himself run out of prayer points. You see what I'm saying boys? Look at that inventory boys, I have nothing and I'm poisoned with minimal HP. Theoretically there is almost zero chance that I can turn this around. Only the best of the best would be able to perform such a task with this many odds stacked against them. Just look at this dumbass boys. This incompetent brainless rat is trying everything he can to finish me off, but he's panicking like a turkey. His heart is racing boys, it's racing, and his anxiety levels are through the roof. Wait, what's this? No freaking way boys. 2 HP boys, it's over. Wait, what? Oh my freaking gosh boys. In the very last second of time he hit a 0 on our 2 HP, and then we clapped him with a 21 arrow to the face. Ha 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 ha. Oh my freaking gosh boys. This clown right here, Mr. Kilterpark 0, just experienced the biggest upset of the entire year. You see boys? He was blinded by that false confidence. And unfortunately for him, It costed him his life at the last second. Get wrecked to park, get freaking wrecked. That's what happens when you put your faith into the odds. Against all odds I will prevail. And I will succeed. We are the best of the best, boys. The best of the best. Even though I still have not claimed that statement even one time. Never claimed, boys, never claimed. But you know what I have claimed, boys? The lives of many dumbass mystic wizard boys, much like this one right here. Here we have a perfect example of a failed account build. Now whether this is a gold farmer, a robot, a terrible PKer, or all three, you just can't tell what you are going up against in these savage streets. For all we know, boys, this guy is a bot that was programmed on ChatGPT. But regardless of whatever this failed account identifies as, it doesn't change the fact that he is nothing more than a dumbass clown. And for a second, this clown actually thought he was getting the upper hand. Here comes that false confidence again, boys, here comes that false confidence. This Johnny boy must have been so chalked up on Andrew Tate and Hamza videos that he had fully convinced himself that he was an actual RuneScape Chad. And as it appears in this very moment, ChatGPT Chad was actually landing some crushing blows to my rock-hard chest. But then, as you can see, Goblin Boy McGee made a massive mistake. Within the blink of an eye I took my moment of opportunity, and landed a devastating 51 right to this Gilligan's neck, completely slashing him in half with our Dragon Dagger. Good fight, Vaneko. Whether you were a man or robot we will never know, but we will know one thing, and that's that you are an incompetent idiot who just got wasted, like a rat. Ha 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 ha, wow. But that wasn't the last rat, boys, that surely wasn't the last rat. As you can see, boys, we have found a salad robe magician. Anytime I see anybody in these ugly salad robes I think two things. 1, I think they are stupid. And 2, I think they are poor. And when you combine those two things together, you find yourself with a clown much like this. This wannabe rapper who went by the name Young Nappy was trying as hard as he could to act like he was a pure. And for a moment he actually thought he was good. But once I managed to entangle him and start using some of my last man standing methods, he instantly became riddled with fear. You see, boys? I got those LMS methods. Little Green became so terrified by our superior skill, that he made a terrible mistake. He began to run, like a spooked armadillo. Get back here, you salad shat. Young Nappy, the wannabe salad robe rapper who was more than crappy, got snatched at the last second and he died in vain. Look at that foul language, boys. That's the language of a poor man. Good fight, Mr. Green. That's what you get for avoiding that wilderness tax. Ha 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 ha, wow. Now boys, pay close attention to this clip because it's a must that I explain the backstory. I didn't manage to record our previous fight, but I was just in combat with this maxed out shat who went by the name of NH0. But before I died, I ran into RTO's cave, where RTO clapped out our killer. This auto-hotkey Gilligan was strapped up with the finest gear in the land, but that didn't mean he wasn't a massive clown. This gung-ho Johnny must have gotten clapped up while trying to pick up my loot, and unfortunately for him, I came back with the slaps, and the chops. Oh, where you going, little buddy? Did you not bring any of your gear? Little Czechoslovakia Johnny was in a complete state of panic and shock as I staffed bashed him like a rock crab. Thought you had me beat, buddy? Think again, buddy, think again. This moron was panicking so hard that he didn't know what to pray. I then proceeded to call him a dumbass like a true gentleman as he fell to the floor in vain. So long, Richie boy, and good riddance. That's what happens when you purchase your account from Google. You may have the finest gear, but you will never have the heart of a true warrior, much like myself. Now let's go see how much that rich Google Chat had in his loot key. Oh yeah, boys, would you look at that? Nearly 4 million coins. Ha 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 ha. Wow.
Gay game.
Did he just call this game gay? Wow. Somebody needs to cancel this piece of shit quickly. Ha 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 ha. Immediately I knew I had the advantage since this goblin was just in a fight, and had wasted some of his food. I began laying down some massive pipe that this possible man had never seen in his entire life. For some reason no Pure PK with the magic short bow anymore. They all think Dragonstone bolts are superior. But nothing can confuse a new age wannabe hybrid boy more than the magic short bow DDS combo slaps. As you can see, we quickly began uppercutting our opponent with our quick slapping combos. And you boys already know I'm a damn fool with it when it comes to those last man standing methods. Watch me dance, boys, watch me dance. Trust me boys, it takes decades to learn how to dance like this. And believe me, it gets the Johnnies real pissed. And as you can see, we were going tusk to tusk, toe to toe. And then all of a sudden, I began laying down those massive chops. Yes boys, the chops that I land directly to the chest, just like Ric Flair against the Big Show when he was landing those devastating chops. Just when this wannabe hybrid boy with a pencil physique thought he was going to rush me with his maul, I began dancing like a damn fool, and completely blocked his last attempt at making a calculated kill. Nice try Johnny, nice try. But now you must pay the piper. See you later bud.
Sad.
And just like a true gentleman I called him a rat as he died in vain. Make sure you boys hit that like, subscribe and super chat button, and donate me at least $5. Because you just got to witness 1 million, maybe even $1 billion worth of game. And shout out to all of my channel member goons. I freaking love you brothers, and I hope this episode was able to give you a nice laugh. Stay tuned for episode 2 where I show you why so many hybrid boys were out here in the wilderness. The answer is going to shock you. Gang gang gang, gang gang. Wow.